exactly constitutes a riot? That's not some rhetorical question. Rather, it's the center of legislation in Madison that Republicans say will crack down on violent protests. Democrats say this bill threatens people's First Amendment rights to peacefully assemble. Jason Calvi live at the state capitol tonight with more on this proposal that's now heading to the governor's desk. Jason?
Yeah, Ted, it's part of a marathon session still going on in that chamber behind me, the Wisconsin Assembly. This bill defines what a riot is, and it would seek to put those joining a riot in jail.
In the Wisconsin Senate and Assembly, Republicans back a bill they say is in response to the 2020 destruction in Kenosha and Madison.
This is people destroying things that we built. Somebody built that. If individuals would protest like we're allowed, peacefully, we wouldn't need this bill.
But Democrats say the bill is actually a threat to democracy.
Protest is democracy. This bill being brought forward today by my friends across the aisle is a declaration of war against the First Amendment.
The Republican bill defines riot, an unlawful assembly with an act of violence by at least one person that constitutes a clear and present danger to property or people, or an unlawful assembly that substantially obstructs police, or an unlawful assembly where a threat is made and there's an ability to immediately execute it.
This bill does not blur the lines, but clarifies the difference between our First Amendment rights to protest and rioting.
The biggest threat to public safety is living in a country, a state, where this bill becomes law.
To attend a riot would be a misdemeanor, and to partake in a riot that results in injury or damage, that would be a felony.
59 ayes, 34 noes. The bill is concurred.
So with that passage in the Wisconsin Assembly, it already passed the Senate as well today. It sends it to Governor Tony Evers' desk. But given the partisan breakdown, we saw the Democrats opposed to this bill today. It previews the possibility that Governor Evers will follow suit and veto this bill. We're live in Madison. Jason Calvi, Fox 6 News.
All right, Jason, thank you.